everybody, welcome back. I am Kate Rebel. This is Kate Rebel's Realm. Thank you so much for joining me because currently we have a special little someone who is all over Watcher of Realms right now trying to gather up his pieces. I don't know how to explain myself. I don't know how to explain what I'm doing other than it's actually very simple. I just have a beautiful, elegant way with words. And I think you've realized that by now, by this point. I should have a written script in front of me. I could. Am I going to? No. Anyway, I wanted to do a little fun video about this freaky man who's all over my Watcher of Realms. He's taking over Taya currently. And that is Maw. He's kind of everywhere right now. He's kind of really disgusting and very alluring at the same time. So I just thought I'd discuss a few things about this creepy critter. I don't know what he is or what's going on. I'm going to pull him up fully Mawified so you can see what he looks like in all of his glory, not just ghost Maw. Maw, here he is. Let's take a look at him. He looks like he should be in like Resident Evil or like Silent Hill or something. He's like a really freaky creation. Something went wrong. Some sort of experiment or mutation. I don't know. It's not nice though. I don't really know how to. Okay, so first off, looking at him, he's got a big old bone. And yes, I know we've known about him for a little while, but now it's his week. Yeah, you're weak, buddy. Yeah, I know, shucks, I'm talking about you. I just thought now that you're kind of everywhere and people are starting to obtain you, which is fun, I could kind of, give a little here's to you. Yeah, here's to you, buddy. That's right. So as we see, he decided to fashion his garb by piercing himself, because that's how you hold up clothing. And I appreciate it. Oh, on the back too. I do appreciate that he respected people enough to cover himself. Good job. But also to show how ginormous he is. That's a lady's head and like some arms and stuff. So picture like that hanging. That is huge. He's really big. Holy moly. Yeah, so he cost 17 to take out, to play with, which is pretty mediocre. Not too fast, not too slow. I feel like once you hit the 20s, I'm a little bit like, you take so long, that cost is so high. I don't have a lot of shards yet. It takes 200 to get him. Yes, I am going to go hard and attempt to get this monster because Nightmare is my favorite faction. And I thought, what better time for me to do this? And we're going to add him into our little Nightmare faction playlist because I'm going to read Maw Story now, finally, what you've all been waiting for. Well, you couldn't see any of it because I'm stupid. I had myself blocking it all. Well, hey, I'm gonna be really canon with you guys, and now I'm doing a full reveal as to the nipple ring and the back ring for his clothing and the little tiny head and stuff because it was blocked for you guys because I was not paying attention. I was so enamored by Maw. Yeah, there's his garb. It's not a cloth. It is in fact skin. He made a skin outfit. He went a little Buffalo Bill on us. He went a little Texas Chainsaw Massacre lampshade on us. I don't know what else to say, but there's an ear, eye holes. Okay, Maw. He's innovative. He's resourceful. Maw, the Devourer, with his giant bone pincer. Look at that thing. This ruthless cannibal defender inflicts relentless bleeding upon his foes. Do you think he, is able to pierce people with the thing that's around his neck? Like, he can, and, headbutt them, but then also impale them? Like, do you think he put those skulls there, or do you think that just happened? Okay. Maw, the Devourer. Did ye see that bloody hand? He snapped Wiggum straight in two. Dwarf survivor? Who's Wiggum? Aw. Sorry, Wiggum. But at least you survived, random dwarf man. He picks his teeth with the snapped femurs of men, the ribs of lions. Shrunken limbs swing like silent chimes from his reeking belt, appearing childlike on his monstrous frame. Should you enter his territory, pray some other beast besets you first, for Maw the Devourer prefers living flesh. When trophy hunters encroached on Maw's bone-strewn hunting grounds in Blackroot Bog, the great beast took the intrusion as a personal affront. He used the terrain to his advantage, crippling members of the party one by one before dragging them back to his lair. There, he would feast upon them for days on end, keeping them alive by cauterizing their latest wounds. Their numbers rapidly dwindling, the hunters began setting more complex traps. They left a concealed snare for Maw that drove spikes through the meat of his palms. When the trap was checked in the morning, all that remained was a massive dismembered hand, chewed straight through the bone at the wrist. Believing some other great beast had found Maw and finished the job for them, the hunters set their sights on this new mysterious foe. From his hiding spot, Maw cursed his enemies, but was grateful for the time their naivety bought him. Rapidly losing blood, he returned to his lair and jammed the skeletal pincer of a mammoth scorpion he defeated straight through his gushing stump before cauterizing the wound, much as he'd done with his earlier victims. Coated with a poultice of maggot mash and tree sap, it healed brilliantly. It looks so not infected and disgusting, and somehow your veins grew into the bone. I don't know how that happens. You cauterized it and it just kind of... so gross, it's so disgusting. When Maw had fully recovered, he stalked the trophy hunters and set upon the remaining members, snapping them to pieces with his new appendage as if he were trimming parchment paper. Why parchment paper? Why not regular? Why not just like paper? Why parchment? What? Okay. After gorging himself on their bodies, the Goliath preserved their limbs and adorned them as medals of his own upon his belt. His hunting ground reclaimed, Maw roams the Blackroot Bog, perpetually in search of his next live meal. Yeah. I don't like when he moves, his wound there in his stomach kind of stretches a little bit. What do you think's going on with like this up here? Do you think he's so sunburnt that he's scaly? Like, what's going on? Maw, what were you before this? Like, are you like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre family type situation? I'm not gonna say the word on YouTube, but are you like that kind of situation? Or did you do this all on your own? Are you just like a work of art without any sort of familiar repercussions? Maybe. Maybe this is just all you and you bear it all. Maybe he was fine before and he had a time where he had to survive and he ate a person and went crazy, because that can happen, from the fact that you're eating a person to the fact that that can actually cause insanity, especially the brains, you guys. As someone well versed in the knowledge of cannibalism, I would know. God, okay. So Maw, are you gonna be part of my team? Because I am trying to get everybody on Nightmare because they're my favorite and I love Nightmare and I love these freaky guys. He is kind of if Glutton was human and not a devil and grosser somehow. Do you think that these big scratches on his face are from him trying to like itch himself, but he like scratched it with the bone thing? Or do you think it's from this? And he's like, I'm falling asleep. Anyway, there's a lot of different ways that you can get Maw right now, so better jump on it because he's all over the place. Like right now, I should be doing... I should have this going right now because I'm not doing too hot. And you get 10 shards from this. So I'm definitely gonna play that. we're gonna shoot through that a little bit. We'll max it out. We'll go nuts. We'll background fight that. Action. So the fun thing about having it on your PC is that you can literally do that and then go and do your other stuff. Because if I have it on my phone, I always turn my phone off. Like, it's just a habit to turn it off. Or I need it for something else, and then I turn off Watcher of Realms, and then my fight stops. A lot of some stuff right there. I am just very excited for Maw, and it's been a long time since we've had a new hero in Watcher of Realms, and I know that there's some really cool ones that are coming. I'm just waiting for them to update the game so we can have them, so that I can read their lore for you guys and add them to our pie. I don't know. I hope that you enjoyed this little video. I know it's kind of small. It's kind of little itsy bitsy, but thank you so much for watching. I am Kate Rebel. This is Kate Rebel's Realm, and I'll see you guys next time. Penetration plus 8%. Yeah.